Welcome back to my channel, guys, and it's time for another Teasing Master Takagi-san volume review. For those who don't know what this series is all about, I do have 3 volume reviews already. This is the 4th one. This is a great series. I will be releasing my first impressions and then eventually my review on the second volume. On the second season that aired just a few days ago on Netflix. So, great series. It's dear to my heart, which is why I keep reviewing the volumes and I keep watching the anime. But go watch those 3 videos if you want to get a little bit more of a feeling of what this series is all about. Before I continue, I want to thank Yen Press for sending this copy to me and allowing me to review it for you guys. Also, if you have not done so by now, make sure you check them out. I have done quite a bit of videos already from them this past few weeks, but this is another one. There's a link down there below where you can buy this series, but also where you can learn more about Yen Press. Yen Press himself won't sell the series, but they do provide all these different options where you guys can buy them, and they're just a great company to work with. Anyways, anything else other than that would be make sure you subscribe to my channel, make sure you hit the bell button, and guys, just like, comment, and share. That helps in itself, especially if you like this series. I personally do as well, so make sure you like, comment, and share on this video. I think that is it, guys. Make sure you keep on watching this video, and if you are one of the winners from the giveaway, go watch the video from last night to make sure you guys know who won, because you only have 72 hours to claim your items. Okay, Volume 4 is very similar like all the volumes. This is a very slice of life type of series. Although there is a spinoff already to it, you know that they actually get together. That's I wouldn't say it's a given from the beginning, but it kind of is. The story just revolves between them being cute together and just having a good relationship. You know, it's a very innocent relationship. They get shy with certain stuff. They do certain things that you would think, well, that's nothing, you know. Big deal sharing a drink, or big deal him grabbing her hand when she was falling. But in their eyes, they're young kids. It's nice to finally get a series where the romance fits the age. Whereas we were getting, and we still get some romance of kids that are 14, 15 years old, and they have this very intense romance story. And don't get me wrong, some people's lives are that intense, but for the most part, I couldn't relate. It was kind of like, well, good, but that's not how my romance story was when I was in high school. I was still figuring things out, and they come with, you know, a younger age, and they do a great job about that. So in itself, the story gives us different little stories. One is her staying after school to help him out. We keep seeing that she wants to walk with him every day back home, so she does things where she'll lose on purpose on rock, paper, scissors, so she can stay behind and help him clean, so they can go back together home. She also, there's, I think, a chapter where they play poker, and she cheats because she knows that he's cheating. And there's another one, I think the summer break is still part of the first chapters. That's how the 3rd volume ended. There was a summer break, and this one, it kind of ends it. They finally ride doubles, and she actually goes into his room at one point, and obviously teases him because it is Takagi-san, so she's the master of teasing. That's the whole sense of this story. I think the last chapter is it the notes, or it's the picture one, and I think that one comes out still in the 1st season. So we're still very much seeing a lot of these from the 1st season, where it was aired. Now, if you watch the 1st season, this is probably going to be somewhat repetitive, but not completely repetitive. just because when they created the first season, they picked and choose what they wanted on the first season, and they kind of skipped some chapters. So really, in reality, if you were to pick up the first 4 volumes of Teasing Master Takagi-san, you probably wouldn't miss out too much. But there's still quite a bit of chapters that are not a part of the first season that I think are pretty decent. And I mean, it's one of those stories that you can just pick up, read, and just have a good time. That's what I've enjoyed about this one. It's not one of those where I have to read from beginning to end on one sitting, or else I won't understand. Because sometimes that's how it is. I read one chapter, and then I come back, and can't remember what happened in the first chapter, so I have to reread the first chapter to understand what's going on in the second chapter. And this one is not like that. This one's so well done in a slice of life style where you can read 1 chapter or 2 chapters a night and pick up the next night, and you're still enjoying them, because the story itself could be repetitive, where he's trying to make her, fall into his traps, but in reality, she's the better teaser and ends up teasing him and just having a great time. So, great series, great volume. I myself, if I were to pick a romance to recommend, this is probably one of those that I would recommend. Although not everyone would be jumping and saying, "Oh yeah, it's the best romance." I think it does kind of showcase a pure romance that I think a lot of us went through. Now, I don't understand, a lot of people had harder lives than I did, and probably didn't go through that type of romance. But for someone like me who was shy, didn't even want to hold a girl's hand, it's one of those things that it's cute. I relate. I relate to the nervousness. I relate to the embarrassment, and to the everyone thinks that I'm dating her because I walk with her every day, but do I like her? It was one of those things that you can really relate to. So, anyways, out of 10, I'm going to give this one an 8.5 still. It's a great series. I think people should be reading it. It's a good volume to have at least in your bedside to read once in a while, and it gives you a good feeling. I finished it last night after I finished July and April for the 12th time with Whaley, and anyways, it was a good pick me up, because your line in April has a sad ending. So anyways, guys, if you have not done so by now, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Again, the giveaway winners are already announced, so make sure you go check those out. Check out Yen Press, guys, for reals. Go check them out. Again, their website is really not for selling. They do have all the links where you guys can buy their stuff, but for the most part, they do a great job in just providing information on their books and on their company, and they're a great company that wants to listen to your thoughts, and just check them out. Check their website out, and if you want to buy some, there are links there. I have a link myself for Right Stuff, where you guys can buy some Yum Press as well, or you guys can find it some other places. So anyways, guys, thank you guys so much again, and if you haven't done so, like, comment, and share. Go check out the first 3 volumes of this series. They are in my channel already, so go look for them, search for them. You'll eventually find them. Thank you again, and like always, don't be strangers. See you guys.